live on Instagram. Your boy the turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Now I don't come live on Instagram a whole lot because I do more live videos and share them on my Facebook page or whatever. And this is the first time in a long time I have actually went live on Instagram. So hello to everybody in Instagram land, Facebook land, TikTok land, Snapchat land, whatever kind of land on social media you own or whatever platform you own. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. You feel me? I do hope and pray that you guys are having an incredible day. Y'all staying warm, staying safe. And if y'all necessarily have to go out and about, please wear your mask, follow the social distancing guidelines, and just stay safe. We'll all get through this together. Now, I come live briefly to talk to you guys about my theoretical thought on addressing the issues that are at hand. Now, before I get into this, let me take the opportunity to say a prayer to the homie Sean Warren of Picayune, Mississippi. Recently, he just lost one of his cousins that I know very well, the homegirl by the name of Enzenia Vaughn, aka Mega T. And if y'all don't know who Mega T is, she's one of our homegirls, well, was one of our homegirls from Picayune, but she recently passed away. She was suffering, she was sick, and so y'all say a prayer for the Vaughn family. I know they're going through right now, but I pray for everybody that's safe and stay safe, you know what I'm saying? And also pray for the entire state of Texas, if you will, because there are those that were involved in that ice storm, and there are those that don't have any power, nor do they have any water there. And so we have to keep praying for them so that their water could be turned back on and their power be turned back on. So I ask that y'all would pray for them, okay? Now, with that being said, I'm going to give you my theoretical thought on addressing the issues that were at hand. I've already posted this on my Facebook page, went live on it and talked about it, so I figured why not talk about it on Instagram. Now, I was live on Facebook a couple of days ago, and I talked about how cold it was outside. Of course, I was pretty much bundled up. I had my jacket on and had the hood to go around it with the jacket, and I looked at the comment from somebody I knew very well from my hometown of Picayune, Mississippi. Of course, shout out to the whole city of Picayune, Mississippi. That's still my hometown, and I love it. And I'm still young with it every day. Even though I reside here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I still get young with it all day, every day, regardless. Now, getting back to what I'm talking about, with regard to somebody commenting on my Facebook Live video a couple of days ago, and I noticed that individual, I'm not going to mention that individual's name for the sake of argument, but that individual knows who she is. Now, somebody had the nerve to ask me, of course, if I had a girlfriend or something like that, which I understood, but the last part of her question was, am I gay? So I had to address it on live, going on Facebook, so I'm going to address it again on Instagram. For anybody that didn't watch it live, y'all can feel free to scroll down to watch that last video on my Facebook page. And you can watch this again on my Instagram live video, so doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and address it. This is theoretical thought. Y'all might learn something from it. Now, with regard to that ridiculous question that individual asked me, for that person who has known me for years, living in Picayune, I had never, in the 41 years I've been on the face of this earth, have somebody in Picayune literally ask me if I'm gay. And I had to address it. Now, never in the 41 years on the face of this earth, going on 42, have I ever had somebody ask me that until now. So for the record, I'm not gay. Just because you see no facial features on my face, nor do you see a gold teeth around my mouth or any hair on my head, it does not mean that I'm gay. I do not deal with the same sex as a man. I have never been involved in having an earring on my ear. I don't wear wigs on my head. I do not, and I will not have a dress on me. I do not deal with fishnet stockings or nylons or any kind of stilettos that most women wear. That's not me. I don't do that kind of stuff. Okay? That's to address the fact that I am a man. I'm born as a man. That's who God made me to be, and I'm proud to be a man, and I stand by it 100%. The reality of it is, for somebody to ask me that, knowing that it's not true, and nobody else has talked to me about it nor asked me about it, that is considered as defamation in my opinion. I don't care how intentional the question was or how harmless you think the question was, but in my opinion, I think the question was literally bogus and shameful. It was ridiculous to even ask me that. So anybody out there on social media land, I don't care if you on TikTok, I don't care if you on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. I'm here to set the record straight. I'm not gay, never have been, never will be. I've always been interested in women only, not men. I'm not interested in guys like that. Period, point blank. I'm a man, I stand on what I believe in, and I'm going to stick with it. I've always been a man that was interested in women, and I'm still a man that's interested in women. Now, as far as me having a girlfriend is concerned, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm still single, and that's okay. But for somebody to literally ask me if I'm gay when I'm not, that's absolutely absurd. And in some instances, that is considered as defamation. I remember Judge Mathis one time going to the radio show where Wendy Williams was VJing or whatever. I think down there in New York called WBLS Radio, and he was talking about some things that really stuck to me. And so when Wendy Williams was asking him some questions about these allegations that she was alleging, well, guess what? And he addressed the issue. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. Yours truly, Turn Around for Real on Instagram, is doing. I don't condone same-sex relationships nor same-sex marriages. Again, it is an abomination to God. I don't condone it, but at the same time, I do not judge on your sexual preference or your sexuality. That's not my business. I don't judge upon that. Hell, if I'd rather judge somebody, I'd rather judge myself. Period, point blank. That's the way I know how to do. Now, am I ashamed of the things I've done wrong? Yeah, pretty much likely. I'm very ashamed. But at the same time, I don't deal with hanging on to it always. I learn to move on, learn from my mistakes, and not deal with it anymore. Now, the next point across, once again, with regard to the winter storm or the wintry conditions that took place in Texas. I talked about on my live on Facebook about people being affected by this storm when people have no water, nor do they have any power to deal with right now. And I hate to say it, but we have to continue to pray for them because that could have been us in their situation. So we have to pray for one another. Now, lastly, I do not appreciate certain people asking me all kinds of ridiculous questions in terms of my looks, and that's like an indication of bullying, if you ask me, okay? I've had people bully me before, and that's been more than 25, almost 30 years ago, and then within that same decade later, somebody on social media wants to insult my intelligence and insult my man of character or integrity. And I don't fall for that. So when I when I reply back to certain people that talk about my looks, yeah, I'm gonna give them a real good checking. So if you don't know anything about me, get your facts straight and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Period, point blank. I don't care if anybody ain't watching this live video on Instagram, but I'm saying what I'm gonna have to say, and I said what I said. And I meant what I meant. Now, that's your theoretical thought. Now, I pray that y'all have a blessed day. And until next time, Instagram, y'all be blessed. Team Turnaround out.